Welcome, everyone. Tonight we're going to see what we can make for progress on this mission. The mission in question is seeking the shard. And I believe that's really the only one we can do right now. So, we will be checking into the keep, and then we will be heading out. Knowing that we have the golem piece, I didn't want to go into the keep without it and talk with her. Kana.
Officer Kana, reporting for duty, Captain. Lord Nasher has given you a great honor. But rebuilding these grounds will be a considerable undertaking.
And one I look forward to. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Captain. I am Master Vidal. I won't lie to you. This keep is in a sad state of repair. We will need all the resources you can bring to bear to fix her up. With the help of my crew, we can turn this place into a true masterpiece of engineering.
Master Vidal is excellent at his craft and capable of what he claims, if somewhat eccentric.
I went ahead and inspected the grounds. There is much work that needs to be done. The courtyard itself is in a shambles, but that can be fixed quickly. Strong backs and long hours and you'll see the shape of the keep. And, well, what's underneath won't be pretty, but before long we'll have the keep cleared out for you. We're embarking on a true adventure. Men, set the camp over there. I'll draw up plans for the work.
There are preparations I must make. Come speak to me within the keep when you would like an update, Captain. It is an honor to serve, Captain. You have been rewarded greatly with this stronghold. Long have I waited for my blade to be in the service of someone worthy. My waiting is over.
Flattery. It is an honor as much mine to have you and the others work with me.
You are too modest. We are the ship, and you are the wind that moves us. There is much yet that needs to be done. Rebuilding the keep itself, Master Vidal can handle. But training the Grey Cloaks to defend its battlements is very important. Training a few men can be done quickly with the right teachers. But Sir Naval has promised 100 men for you shortly. And if the keep grows, so will your retinue and your command. So, we must start with the basics and turn these farmers and shepherds into fighting men.
Excellent. Besides training, what else needs to be done?
There are a few families of farmers that will want protection from the local keep, as they had in years past. This section of the high road has also been plagued with bandits since Crossroad Keep fell to the King of Shadows long ago. We have been given the right to tithe merchant trains that come through, but until the road is made safe, any tithe collectors will find the road empty. Merchants prefer safer, longer roads, especially if they make more profit. But all of this relies on training your Grey Cloaks into capable soldiers.
Indeed. Anything else?
I will carry out your orders when you are away. Once the men are trained, there are more things they can do. As our numbers swell here, I could use more able sergeants to oversee the men. I can train and assign tasks to sergeants if you find some for me. The decisions you make here may have a large impact on the cloaks and the people on your land. After some time, I'm certain Lord Nasher will have direct orders for your men. But until then, they are yours to command.
Not a nice individual. Altanon, what are you doing out here? Something wrong in the library?
Ah, welcome back. I remember you. Well, I think I do. You were the one with the shards, I hope. Yes, I am so pleased you let me visit. The last time I was here, I wasn't able to examine much to the keep or the library. Quite a shame.
Actually, I'm looking for Amanjero's records. Would you be able to help me?
Oh, that is unfortunate. I occasionally return to that side project when I have time, but to be honest, it's a difficult stone to crack. I mean, it's one thing to know about a place and quite another to find it. The distinction is subtle, but there.
What do you need to find it?
Let's see. You have explored the Ilfan ruins, undergone the ritual of purification, and traveled to Old Owl Well. Although I seem to recall something regarding getting several vials of dragon's blood, and of course some lich dust. Then there's the 3 keys: bronze, silver, and red platinum. The red platinum one might need to be reforged. I think one of the pieces is an arm. Or was it the Underdark?
Master Aldenon, here is the map with the position marked, as you requested.
What map? What position?
My question exactly. What is this nonsense? I didn't ask for any map. Can't you see we're having an important discussion here?
Master Aldenon, you requested I chart a possible location for you, based on the information you provided. I had the master cartographer and several assistants cross-checking the records, and you were correct. This location cannot be scryed, and it bears the telltale arcane marks you indicated would be there.
So? Marks of what? Specifics, please, or I'll get the gardener to handle my errands from now on.
Master Aldenon, you did not say what this place was, only what to look for. As you have said, it is one thing to find a place, and quite another thing to know about it at all.
So, all that questing for keys and lich dust you mentioned wasn't true?
It seems so. What a relief. Though I could have used some dragon blood and some lich dust, and there's no way I'd go hunting for reagents like that. No thank you. But yes, I seem to recall asking for this. Well done, Aldenon, I say. Which I do. Good for me. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, but out of curiosity, how was it that you found it?
Well, there were 2 things I felt would be essential in a haven. Secrecy and its ties to the court of Neverwinter. Secrecy means a place that cannot be scryed. So I hired several diviners in my employ to scan a selected area based on shipments of reagents to a few obscure locations indicated in the court records. Quite simple, really.
Sure looks buried deep within the mountains.
Oh, well, I'm not certain it's there, but if I were to guess where one would place a labyrinth of death traps, well, mountains are always a good source of stone. Labyrinths need walls, you know, and stone walls seem to be favored.
Great. Can we go now? My ancestors' death-filled labyrinth awaits, apparently.
Master Aldenon, there was more to the map, and what the diviners found. Even with the wards, the concentration of infernal magics there.
Oh, trust me, demons shouldn't pose any problems, especially for a well-trained, armed, spirited group like that. Now, if you had told me that those men at Crossroad Keep had completed that terrible ritual of shadows, then I would be concerned.
You gotta love it. I wanted to ask about some lore. Technically, I wanted to see if you would be interested in some books on Ilfarn, but hey. Okay. Well, not what I wanted. Sorry.
Metallurgy, thaumaturgy, yes, you heard me. Building a golem, I hope, will serve thee. No, that rhyme doesn't quite work, does it? Maybe if I use alchemy...
Either way, it won't work. That construct you're messing with, Gnome, it's dangerous.
Ah, this is in safe hands, Sir Bishop. Gnome hands, as it were, being my name.
How reassuring. I'll be sure to remind myself who's to blame when it turns on us.
Oh, there is little fear of that. I think. Any accomplished craftsman takes care to put safety wards so that they might command their own creation.
That's as comforting as leaving the village idiot in charge of a trebuchet.
Oh, come now. That's hardly a proper analogy. It's more like leaving the village idiot in charge of a huge savage, nearly unstoppable wolf, who can only understand simple commands like kill, or stop killing, or, oh no, put both halves of that man down this instant. But really... this blade golem is such a gentle, unassuming creature. It would never do something so horrible, would you, construct? Would you?
So what you're saying is if you're killed, we have no way of shutting this thing down.
Oh, no. The words of command aren't cued to my voice. Only the words matter. Much like one would utter when using a wand, staff, or other device. Anyone can use them. It's only a matter of knowing what they are. I imagine that's how the construct was issued its orders from its awful masters.
Hate to have that happen again, provided they don't already have the backup wards already in place. That's what I would do.
You really think they might?
It always pays to have a second who knows the commands, Gnome. Especially if there's any chance the creator could be killed or wiped out. Otherwise, you're leaving yourself vulnerable.
I hadn't considered that. But what if I was harmed, unconscious, or, my word, even killed? Why, the consequences could prove disastrous.
They could. But you could always take precautions, provided you knew someone you could trust.
You have returned, and you have been wounded.
Yes, my Lord Garius, the Harborman, the one who disrupted our ritual at Crossroad Keep. He hounds us still. Let me gather my strength, and then I...
My only concern is a ritual of purification, as it should have been yours. Are the statues intact? Can the ritual still be performed?
The Harborman was able to finish a portion of the ritual, my lord, but by itself, it is not enough to stop us.
By itself? Explain.
When I arrived at the ruins of Ilfarn, another had come before the Harborman and I was able to destroy the statue that granted the fifth part of the ritual, but someone completed it before I could stop them. And I do not know who it was.
I see. So it seems there is another player in this war. It is no matter. Once we slay the Harborman, then the future of our king is assured.
My Lord Darius, the Harborman is stronger than before. He cannot destroy us, yes, but in battle, he may be a match for any of us.
Indeed. He may be able to challenge one of us, but not all of us, I think.
This is where my grandfather's haven is? Are we sure Alderon gave us the location right? It certainly doesn't look friendly. Stay close. Maybe there's an entrance somewhere. And... all right. Oh, no.
Take that! Into the breach again! Sorry, face. Sorry, face.
Let's see what they're made of.
Wow.
Take that!
Anyone else you need to go charge after? No? Okay, great. Not too bad. Okay, so there's a wall there. Looks like there's some sort of a mine or something that was there. A geyser stuff there. 1, 2, 3 entrant things. A nest of some sort. Okay. Well, let's check over here and then we'll head around that way. My guess is there has to be some special way to light these. Well, by the time I get insects out, they're already all dead. That works. Hey, look at that. It smells like eggs left out in the sun too long. Now, let's take a closer look, but be careful. Maybe it's some infernal instinct, but be careful about the ground ahead. Some doesn't feel right. After you.
Stand your ground over there. I can do that.
Wow. Wow.
Their time has come. Destroy them all.
Pretty brutal.
This should...
There we go.
This should...
And on we press.
This way is closed to all but those of Jarrow lie.
Well, that would be me. I'm a Jarrow, so open up.
Know that sharing the Jarrow blood is only the first step, and you and any allies must also walk the 3 paths: determination, righteousness, and sight.
Okay. Can you tell us about the Path of Sight?
It is the ability to seek out dangers you sense but cannot see. Use the brazier in the area to illuminate the threat and destroy it.
What about the path of righteousness?
It is the will to do what must be done to achieve greater good. A barbarian shaman often meditates at the highest point of the area, seeking a vision from the gods, his god. When he receives that vision, he will unite a number of tribes under one banner, and they shall sweep over the land like a plague. Destroy him now to ensure such will never come to pass.
What about determination?
The ability to disregard pain and loss and suffering and reach your goal at any goal.
Oh, not Gobbler. Gaven. The path, yes. I do intend to tell him.
Sorry, face. Sorry, face. Sorry, face.
All right, battle. I now grab now.
I'm doing pretty good.
Behind me here.
Alright, well, there's two of them. Interesting. Whoa. How do we get up there?
Sorry, no face. Sorry, no face. Sorry, no face.
I think we've had enough of this one.
Sorry, no face.
Let's see where this goes.
Looks like a dead end that way. Can't get up there. And that dead end. Well, it was a good thought, but didn't pan out.
Stand your ground over there.
That is within my power.
Yay! Oh, right! That was pretty impressive. Why, you may almost be as quick as I am. Almost. You love living every day like your last, don't you? Yes, it could have burned you pretty badly. Well, we needed it, didn't we? And... Ow! I am so glad we have the regen ring.
Fall in behind me here.
Nishka? Kelgar, you're getting a good bit of loot to sell again. This will be interesting.
Faerûn.
I know why you have come, stranger. I stand before you unarmed, helpless. What will you do? The golem says you were a threat. Is this true? To my people, I will be a savior. To everyone else, I will be doom and despair. Again, I ask you, what will you do?
Nothing. Farewell.
Very well. Face the consequences of your inaction.
The land is against you! I think we've had enough.
This is fun. Not sure that was the wrong choice. And grab that one. Alright, well. That was an interesting host of ghosts to fight, but I think it was fun. Chandra, where are you?
Something you want?
Very well.
Why did you keep getting acid splash damage? The annoying thing is that the acid damage is magical, not acid. Otherwise we could just resist it. Here's the burning water. What do you want done with it? It is proof of your accomplishments, nothing more. Your willingness to suffer much for such an insignificant thing speaks well of you. The braziers are lit and the shadows are dead. Well done. Do not rely on sight alone. If you sense a threat, trust your instincts and other means to root out that which hides from you. I refuse to kill the shaman. For what reason did you stay your hand? Mercy, uncertainty, cowardice? It is fortunate that you survived the consequences. You and many others may not be so lucky in the future. You have completed the tests set before you, however. Your words and deeds alone are not proof in themselves that you possess the blood of the Master. Oh gods, my grandfather must have loved his privacy too much, I think. Shed a drop of blood on the pedestal, and the way shall open. Are we sure we're ready for this? If it was hard getting in, who knows how long it takes to get back out? Only do this if you want to, Chandra. Alright, I mean, we've come all this way, right? Watch my back in case this summons something bad.